In this video, I'll show you how the Brita filter indicator knows when it's time to change the filter. All the indicators in the Brita filters, they have a common theme that it will tell you when it's time to change the filter. And how does this filter indicator know when it's time to change it? So I took it out from, this is the lid of the Brita filter. It's just a cheap model. And you will see that this is where the filter was sitting there. It was just like that. This is how it was sitting inside there. And actually you can replace this. If your filter wear indicator is broken, you can, from what I understood, you can send an email to Brita. I don't know if it's only in the US or everywhere in the world, but this is the actual, these wear indicators, they will show you that you use it. It's based on a timer, from what I understand. So if you use it, or if you don't use it, if you fill it with water or leave it empty, this timer will always show you based on the time. The Brita filters, they have a limit of 1 month or 3 months, I'm not sure, because I'm not really a fan of these Brita filters in general, so I don't use it now, but it has 1 month, or every 3 months you have to change the filter, or every 3,000 liters or something like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comments below. But it has two limits: one of the usage, how much water you pass through the filter, and one with the time. So this one actually gives you the timer when to change it. But if you don't use it, it's not really doing anything. I mean, it's just sitting there. But it could be that you could say there is a bacteria or something growing inside there, so I'm not using it. I wanted to remove it. I didn't want some more reason to stress about something or remember to change the filter. Like this, I was actually able to not use it at all. So it has a battery inside, and the battery is not user replaceable. If the battery is finished, if you use it that much. Okay, so how this thing works now, it's showing empty, like it needs to be replaced. The filter needs to be replaced, and you press the button after you replace the filter. It shows one line. I mean, this thing wasn't working for a long time. So I press. Okay, it's reset now. So now this dot, it's a timer. It's pretty interesting, actually. It keeps the time. It's really interesting how it's working. I don't know how it's working. So this is a timer here. Okay, I have my pocket knife. Let's see what's inside. Blade pointing away. So the screwdriver should go in much easier from now. When you press the button, that's the contact in there. That's a nice quick way to do it. Still works. I'll try to slide it out. So when I slide it out, the screen doesn't work because its connectors, this zebra connector is removed. Oh, so there is PM9648 PCB 1 30 day. So it's 1 month, 30 days. Display tech revision A7. And that's the microcontroller. I hope you can see it. So this thing will have a timer of 30 days. And show you the lines on the screen when the timer elapses. and the battery. Okay, so the screen is out, the zebra connectors are out. That's a tiny screen. These connectors, they go onto the LCD directly, and let's make the connector screen work again. So if I press on it, I think it's blinking the wrong thing now. It's blinking the frame. It should be blinking on that dot. Let's try upside down. Maybe I got it wrong. Wrong side. Now it's blinking on the dot. You see the dot blinking, so when I put it upside down, it was blinking the whole frame. Interesting. Like this. It's like a small hack. If you want to customize your indicator, you can turn the LCD upside down and it will not blink with the LED, it will blink with the frame of it. So these are the zebra connectors. They have small lines going from one side to the other. I think Zebra is a brand, but there is like a polymer something. Can't remember the exact name. Conductive polymer or something like this. But Zebra connector, it's because it's like a crosswalk, like a zebra. So if I press on the screen, you need a bit of pressure on it to make the contact between the LCD and the board. So actually these Zebra connectors, they have conductive channels from top to bottom, and they are not attached to the LCD permanently. This one is, it's glued. So let's see what happens. Now I can remove it. So I removed it. That's the LCD there. This is flexible here, conductive material, flexible. So they're putting this thing to make you know when it's time to change the water. But actually it will show you that it's time to change the water even if you don't use it. So I think newer models, they count the water, how many times you use it or something like this, but I don't know. Let's see what kind of battery it is. Nice, simple connector. And the battery, what brand is the battery? Let's see. CR16203 volts. Oh, that's nice. CR16203 volts. Thanks for watching, and if you need to use a filter, try to use like the big size under the sink filter. Those are easier to use actually also, and they will clean the water better. Reverse osmosis filter is much better. It's more expensive for sure to install, but during the long time I think that is much better than Brita. Thanks for watching.